Yo, what is going on, guys? Yeah, we finally got the trailer. At first, I didn't believe it. I thought it was some Alpha Industries merch when they said that there's some Ace Combat news in my server. Saw it. I was baffled. So, anyway, I'll leave a link if you want to see the actual trailer from the Bandai Namco YouTube channel. I don't want to stress out this intro too long. But anyway, after all my yapping and stuff about it, yeah, I'm gonna put my views on the trailer. So, just a little heads up. I'm not very good when it comes to like breakdowns and stuff. This is kind of my first one, so any critique would be good. And also, I'm not one of the Reddit nerds that's just like eating hot Cheetos like that South Park dude and just sitting there and knows every little factual thing about the lore. So hopefully, don't get anything wrong. But I'm gonna just kind of put my predictions there. It's been a while since I played any of the Ace Combat stories, so I'm gonna still put my input on what I do know at least. So anyway, I'll take any corrections in the comments or add in whatever, but let me get started here. So here's the first thing I noticed right here. Let me turn it up a little bit.
Take a look.
So listen to this right here.
What a sight to behold. Whew, it's all over. The last lands of the FCU, the Federation of Central Asia.
So looks like the Federation of Central Asia was recently taken out. And one thing I didn't notice about that, I'm guessing that all of this stuff is going to take place kind of, I want to say after, how do I want to say it? I want to say after that Battle or War may have happened.
First of all,
so
thank you for joining
anyway,
us on this ship.
kind of getting some Battlefield 3 vibes here with the kind of how like you're walking through the ship, first person. And also, it kind of reminds me of Ace Combat Assault Horizon, how the story mode went, when you're kind of being first person with everything, throughout the story and everything. So I generally do like that. Something new, and I think it adds a really nice perspective.
Yes.
Okay, not gonna lie, the dude look kind of good though. I'm just saying, it kind of looks like a Chick-fil-A sandwich a little bit. But anyway, continue. I'm just hungry.
Demand on this ship.
Don't worry at all. The man in front is Jan Rex.
Alright, so let's take a look at this. So, we're going to take a look at Rex's plane, which I believe is going to be the protagonist that we're playing as. So, Wings of Thieves, that's pretty sweet. And it looks like right here that we're an Erusian pilot, which that is actually pretty cool. I was kind of ranting in my other video about like, lay off the Belka, lay off the Osea, lay off the Erusia, lay off, all the stuff that's been like just milked, I don't know what. But anyway, like honestly, that's kind of cool because I have heard some people like, hey, well, like, when can we play as Erusia? I want to play as Erusia. Well, here it is right here. Check it out right there. So I don't really notice anything else on here that's kind of unusual. I think that the emblems are pretty sweet though. I kind of like that white and black tail fin there. That's pretty sweet. I like that design.
The wings of.
And I also like that emblem too. That emblem is really, really freaking sweet. That is nice. So, I think that's a nice little touch.
You're riding shotgun with a legendary?
Oh, okay, yeah, that is very, very Battlefield 3. The way it's kind of coming in.
He's a master.
Now, something else I wanted to mention here. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but multi-SP weapon is finally here. Let's take a look at this right here, right? So, we have Qualms and we have SOD. Let's go back a little bit. A little bit more. There we go. So, it's kind of hard to see, but... Well, man, I just keep missing it, don't I? Okay, so we have F-18F here, right? And then, looks like we have LASM. And those are AIM 120, so I'm going to assume either... Since it's 3 of them right here, I'm going to assume that it's either going to be 6AM or HCAA. Which, that's kind of an interesting thing, because the loadout in the previous Ace Combat for the F-18F was... We had Quam... I believe it had LASM and had the EML. So I find it interesting that they kind of swapped out the loadout and everything. And if that's HCAA, it's kind of interesting because the F-18E is what had the HCAA to begin with. So it's interesting we're getting a multi-SP weapon. Also, it looks like we got a new version of the Arsenal Bird. And judging by these kind of like tank things down here, these landing pads, whatever you want to call them, please correct me in the comments. It's like 2 almost 3 AM here, can't think straight, but it looks like it's made to land on water, which that is actually pretty sweet. I like that. It is pretty cool. So, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do wish we had, something completely new and more scary looking inside, something else, just Arsenal or Arcbird like, but still nonetheless very, very cool. Also looks like right here we have the same models will be the 8am pod for, like let's say it was on the Raptor. Let me pull it up real quick. Combat 7. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so like these 8am pods right here, right? And actually this image has it circled. But like the way it's opened up, I feel like it's kind of like an upscaled model of what that was. And I kind of don't see the... Oh, here we go. This will work. Yeah, see how it's opened up like that? And then right here, you see it's kind of opened up the same way. Sort of, just from the sides, not the bottom. And you can see that there's no drones under here. So I'm kind of wondering what this is. And what this aircraft special ability would be. Because it doesn't look like it has the APS module, which would be that big old shield that was around an Arsenal bird. Doesn't look like it has that. But anyway, I'm loving the Steel Carnage here as well. That is a really, really nice touch. That Steel Carnage is absolutely sick. I wish the Arsenal bird had more of that like during gameplay. Because really, you only saw the Steel Carnage during the cutscenes. And also, we saw it when it was crashing to the ground on the Stonehenge mission.
Social media. Radar contact. We think.
Okay, so that right there. Let me go back. How do I feel about that? PSM is back. So I think the PSM is cool. Just please add a cooldown, please. That's all I ask for.
We think it's the
okay, now this is a really interesting theory. So this is where my lore knowledge comes in, which I'm not as knowledgeable as like the neckbeard redditors or nothing. Not like that, but do my best. So from what I understand, I believe this game is supposed to take place after Ace Combat 7 and Ace Combat X. Because if you take a look right here, it looks like we have the Aurelia Snowflake, and then just for the new viewers, right, that kind of aren't too familiar with it, or people that haven't played the previous Ace Combats or Ace Combat X. So, wait, actually, here, let me just do this. There we go. So, we have Aurelia right here, right? So, long story short, just skip ahead about a minute or so if you don't want spoilers yet. But, the protagonist, or you, Griffiths 1, you're an Aurelian pilot, right? Very low on resources, very low on pilots. No, you're losing to the power of the Gleipnir, which... Okay, memorize the snowflake is this country. So we go to Lasaf, correct? Right here. See the colors? We have red and we have green. So, and take a look at the emblems right here. I know this is like a DCS livery, but still same thing. We do have the Lasaf emblem right there. And notice the color of the Alex Squadron planes. Which Alex Squadron was basically the rival aces. Just like, Yellow Squadron or Ofnir and all them. Yellow Squadron, so just like them, you fight Alex Squadron, which they fly S-32s and also fly the Fenrir. But even though I don't know why they put USAF emblems here, don't know why. But anyway, here, better photo. So we have that, and the black I feel like is kind of a throwback to Lasaf with Alex Squadron and the Fenrirs and S-32s. Now, here's what I think. After the war, Aurelia just completely took over Lasaf. And then that's why you have the Lasaf colors along with the Aurelia emblem right there. So I just believe that's what's going on. So I have a feeling that we're going to be fighting Aurelia, which is really interesting. That's kind of a battle that I really didn't see coming personally. Seeing Aurelia versus Aruja. I actually honestly think that's very interesting. So I don't know how well all this is going to hold up. I could be 100% wrong, but I'm just kind of going off what I think. So I hope I come back to this video and I'm like, cool, whatever. Anyway, continue. That explosion right there, that reminds me of kind of the EW1 from, actually no, it's not EW1. Now look closer at it. I mean, I don't know what could hit a ship that will cause that big of an explosion, because MPBM like what Pixie had in Ace Combat Zero. You know, like these guys wouldn't even be like standing right now at all. Just done. FAEB, I don't know why anybody was using FAEB on a ship. That's not the smartest thing at all. So I'm kind of wondering what hit that ship. But the way the cutscene played, it reminded me of what the EW1 was like in Ace Combat Assault Horizon. Like, see?
Target is wings.
And that's what it kind of made me think of. Okay, now here's the next part, right? The HUD. So here's our rival Ace right here, Shadow 22 Ares. Ares is the god of war, so that's very interesting. And also, I want you to notice a couple things on here. So we have the directional pads right here by the radar, which makes me think either it's going to be some kind of cool radar feature, or all hopes we have wingman commands. I would sure hope so. That would be so freaking cool. And also, it looks like it's missile flicking at you with PSM, which is kind of interesting. Makes the AI look pretty cool. Please, for the love of God, I hope that the AI is not scripted like AC7. That like Ace mode on AC7 felt like normal mode on like AC4. Terrible. Please have better AI. Also, the main thing that made me super excited for this game that's new. Check this out. Gun, missile, quam, empty slot, flare damage. That empty slot's not supposed to be there, but it is there. Do you know why? Because now we have 2 special weapons. So, continue. I did see some theories that, which I don't really understand, but I'm not gonna lie, that is a fancy freaking wheelchair. What in the world? Like, look at it. It even got buttons on there and everything. Like, she's moving around. Look like freaking Star Wars or Wall-E or something. I don't know, but if she is the main protagonist, not protagonist, sorry, antagonist, like I said, 3 a.m., antagonist, that will be the first time that we have a main female antagonist in the series. That is freaking sweet. Like actual rival Ace. Now, I mean, unless you want to count Reyna from AC3 in some kind of way, and I'm not going to say Yellow 4 from AC4 because the main one is Yellow 13. But that would be freaking cool. Now, there's nothing to really notice from here aside, like, you know, like ranks and all that kind of good stuff. And not ranks, but medals, all that kind of whatever.
22.
But right here,
Starts winning, soldier.
man, oh man, poor dude. But if you cannot tell that this game is not inspired by Top Gun, then probably been living under a rock, because this is extremely Top Gun inspired. And that's kind of interesting how they like animated that. That is honestly, like, from animation perspective, and since I'm a game developer now, like, seeing how that was done, that is impressive by all means. But, you know, hey, RP big bro. Alright, so what we got next? Yeah, that's definitely Top Gun inspired. One thing I really do love, I absolutely love the lighting here. And look at the clouds. The clouds look so much better than AC7. Not saying that AC7 look bad. AC7 still look great. But look how much more volume they have. Look how much more like puff they have to them. I can't really think of the words to describe it, but it looks absolutely amazing. The emblems look good. The explosions, they look the same as AC7. Looks like we still might have the Steel Carnage and everything as well. And it looks like that's F-18E. So it looks like got a little different stuff on there, possibly. I can't really tell what weapons are on there. That's pretty sick. That is nice. And listen. Oh wait, where's the? I thought that female voice was gonna start talking again. Where is it?
On your orders, Rex.
To keep Hope alive, Wings of Thieves must stay on the mission. Must fly on.
I can make up your kill.
I don't know.
Whatever.
I thought when I first heard it, I didn't really hear it clearly. I thought that was a female antagonist talking. If, like I said, if that was female antagonist. Also, we do see the missing man formation here. So, you know, obviously, I'm guessing this is for that pilot that we saw going down into the, you know, kind of going down into the drink and whatever. So, I'm guessing that's for him.
Whatever.
But still, like, again, these clouds. Like, look at those clouds. Like, look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. And also how we had, like, the names on the helmets and stuff like that. That was pretty freaking sweet.
Must fly
Again,
on.
I can make
Top
up
Gun,
your
right there.
job.
See, Top Gun, Top Gun inspired. The fact of flying F-18s, Top Gun inspired. I love it.
From now on,
Absolutely
you'll be the
love
greatest
it.
ace pilot.
So and then I'm guessing these three are gonna be your wingmen.
Right.
So got my boy the guitar right there, and then
From now on,
got her, got my man's. Honestly, that's a freaking nice edge up though. Dang, man, bro got a good barber. Dang. Anyway,
you'll be the greatest ace pilot this war will ever know.
oh wait, that was sick. That helmet was actually sick. So anyway, but that's who we're playing as. So Rex. Okay, that's cool. I like it. I like it. Wow, it has finally arrived. Finally. Alright, so we went through the trailer. I got one more thing that I have to take a look at. And this is not related to the trailer. So if I go here, right? So let me go to the store. And now we have Ace Combat 8 here, right? So it's finally on the Steam store. Not for sale yet, just, you know, wish listing, all that stuff. Shows a release date, which is going to be next year. I'm hoping first quarter next year. And also, you know, if we take a look here, we have some new options. Online PvP, of course. And online co-op, I am hoping, please be like Join Us All in Ace Combat Infinity. I beg you, Practice Aces, please. And also, one thing everyone's been asking for, we do have cross-platform multiplayer. People have been asking for that absolutely forever. And anyway, so that's pretty much all the information that we have on it. And, you know, all that good stuff. So, yeah, I had that rant video forever ago. I've been getting plenty comments and DMs about it since this has dropped. So people were trying to let me know. So, you know, I thought it'd be fair just to kind of follow up on it. So, hey, I'm glad it finally came out, because not gonna lie, I thought of some Alpha Industries merch that was coming out, or, you know, just something that'd be like, sort of some kind of model from a previous game, or remake previous game, something. I wasn't expecting this, but that is absolutely amazing. One other thing I wanted to point out is, check this out. We have the return of the F-18C. We have the Legacy Hornet back. Super Hornet, all E's, and oh, look at that beautiful F-18C. Check that out. Finally, it's back. Finally. That is freaking cool. And it looks like Rex has flown or flies all three variants, because right there, Rex is in he's in that 18F, and then this one 18C, and then this one is the 18E. So, looks like Rex is in a couple different ones. And this also kind of looks like a snowish base, because you can see some snow back there and all that, whatever. Then, even in, where was it? Let me go back to the F-18C photo. So, you can see all that snow and stuff on the ground. So, yeah, I'm guessing, you know, probably some naval base or whatever out in who knows where. But, yeah, that's pretty cool. So, that's pretty much all I can, you know, really say on it right now. I kind of want to hear you guys' thoughts on it. If I missed something, got something incorrect, whatever, just let me know. Just, you know, giving y'all a little follow-up on everything. So, you know, I'll stay updated on it. I'll keep on doing videos about it. And I will definitely do a playthrough. I'm going to pre-order whatever the highest edition is, of course. So, guys, let me know, and I will see y'all later. Okay, there we go. Because I genuinely do not believe this. But I genuinely don't believe it. Well, I guess I'll check it out. See what we got. Wait, let me see if Joanna's, here, hold on. No, let me call her real quick, because I know she might want to see it too. No, let me call her. It's like, bruh. Hey, are you at home yet?
What?
Are you home yet?
Yeah, why?
Join VC like quickly, like really quick.
I'm here too.
Yeah. I'm a streaming. Joanna's gonna join in a second too. Oh, there she is.
It's coming this.
It's finally here. I don't believe it. Let me watch it. Let me watch it. Let me watch it. I genuinely do not believe it. There's no way. There is no way. Let me see this. I don't believe it.
That's AI.
There's no way. Let me see this.
Take a look.
No shit.
Oh,
What a
what?
sight to behold.
Even PA.
Whew. It's all over.
That trailer. There's no way it's
The
AI.
last lands of the FCU.
Hold on.
The Federation
It's-
of Central Asia.
Yuja again?
Thank you for joining us on this ship.
Hello there, my dear newcomer.
And
You are very
Erusha
lucky.
again.
Yes.
Oh no.
We are critically
Let me see.
undermanned
I
on
heard.
this
Oh,
ship.
I heard.
Don't worry at
Yuzu.
all. The man in front is Jan Rex.
Because of the Erusha, like
You're riding shotgun with a legendary
yeah,
ace
between
of aces.
I can smell the marking.
Oh, whoa! Another version of the Arsenal bird. PSM.
Our lone target is wings.
All dogs fire. Time to pull out, 22.
Roger that. God damn it.
What?
It's giving
Yeah,
back.
because, holy fuck.
What?
Holy fuck, look at that.
Let's keep at it, Rex.
Ray, heads up!
On your orders, Rex.
Looks like it's still Unreal Engine
Flying
4.
Wings of Thieves must stay on the mission. Must fly on.
I can make up your kill count to be whatever. Alright. From now on, you'll be the greatest ace pilot this war will ever know.
Bruh, that is sick. Bro, that's so cool.
Holy fuck.
Bro. What? Yo. Here, I gotta type it. Here, I'm gonna type it. There we go.
I got too hype. I broke my chair.
Oh my gosh, finally. Dude, that actually looked crazy.
Yes!
That looked crazy. Wait. I gotta take a look. Hold on, wait, hold on.
The man in front is Jan Rex Cope.